I'm currently stirring my matcha tea. Matcha tea? Okay, it's not matcha tea. It's a mixture of ginger, turmeric, moringa, black cumin oil, organic honey for the glisten and the gloss, honey. And of course, water. How are you guys doing? I'm kind of liking this little live stream, Sitch. I'm liking it. So I'm here a little bit more often. Do you guys like it? Am I early enough? Is it after midnight in Zanzi? Ooh! I also added some cayenne pepper. It's good for the mind, good for the body, and good for the spirit. How's everybody doing? Oh my God, that went down the wrong pipe. How's everybody doing? When you enter in, please like and say hello. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Hello, hello, hello. Think you should do better. I gave you all of my love. Do 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 do. Hello, hello. Guys, you want to hear a funny story? I have brunch planned for today. It's 1 o'clock here in Seattle. Brunch ends at 2. I have brunch planned, but when I spoke with my friend about it, when I was planning it, she said something about 5. And I'm like, okay, in my mind, I thought then she wants to hook up at 5 p.m. then instead of for brunch. I know it's early. Come to find out, she wanted me to add 5 people to the freaking list. I'm like, how did that just cross my mind? Like, was I really having a slow moment? So I changed the reservation to 5. I looked to see if there's any like room to change my reservation to like 1:30. There's no room. So I think she's on her way there now. If there is seating, then I'm going to have to pop off and meet them there, obviously. But look at that, miscommunication. Miscommunication. This is also one of the reasons why I don't like text messaging people. If we're going to make plans, usually it's easy peasy lemon squeezy. But if there's like any type of like change, next time I probably should call just to kind of verify. Because the whole zhuzh is zhuzhed up. All because I misunderstood. You see how that goes? How are you guys doing? Welcome. Welcome, 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 and thank you for being here. I wanted to come on a little bit early because I know all my lovers and friends and family are in Mzansi. And I know it's late there. Let me see. What time is it there? What time is it? Somebody can tell me, but I'm going to look it up. What time is it? In Johannesburg, it is 10:23 in the evening. Ooh, so that's party hour or sleepy hour, depending on who you are. Oh, look at this. I have all of these comments. Sorry, I'm not trying to neglect you guys. Good evening. Hello, young man. Good evening. I remember you. How are you and how is life? How is life? Lovely to see you here. Thank you for joining me. Who else is there? Hello, future wife. Ooh, my future husband is here? Yeah. Sorry, I think I'm showing too much skin, which I'm not really shy about, you know. Gotta work it while you have it, don't you? I'm drinking tea. It's not vodka, not yet. I'm gonna have that during brunch. What's up, Portia? Hi. That's not how you spell my name, but you know what? I'll take it. Because I know what you meant. You came from a good place. Hi, baby. From London. Ooh, London town. I love London. When I was there, you know what I liked about London? I liked the fact that it reminded me so much of Seattle. Like, it still gives me the Seattle vibe. Like, it's gloomy and like wet and like rainy, but it's sexy. It has like this nice sexy vibe to it. I love London. Love it. Hey, Rob. Hi. Hi, sweetheart. Who is this? Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Portia Monique. I love your songs. Thank you, girl. I'll give you all of my love. You're getting on return. I said goodbye to my heart. And now the mirrors and earned. You took advantage of me. And I delay you do it. Yes. Thank you, baby. Thank you so much. Is this a recording? No, honey. She is live in action, honey. She is live. Hello. How are you? I'm Portia Monique. I'll give you a little shimmy without spilling my tea. She's real. This tea is hella thick, by the way. I think I put too much stuff in it. Like, I put black cumin seed oil in it. I put some moringa in it. Which, you know what, I hear something about moringa? I discovered moringa when I was living in South Africa. There was this health food store that I would go to in Rosebank that I absolutely loved. And I saw moringa there and I like read the benefits of it. And I'm like, I'm gonna try this. And I've been hooked ever since. So yeah, there's moringa in here. There is ginger, there's turmeric, cayenne pepper because I like a little spice. What else is in this? Organic honey because I like it sweet. That's how I stay so sweet. Duh. And what else do I like in here? I already said turmeric. Yeah, a little bit of pepper. It's like a health boosting tea to keep me young and youthful and vivacious, darling. Vivacious. How is everyone doing? Let me start reading these comments. I'm over here flirting and not reading the comments. Like, what am I doing? And I have a brunch to go to, by the way. I was going to sit here with you guys for about an hour at least, but that's probably not going to happen. I have brunch. So yeah, to answer your question, this is not a recording, darling. This is she, live in action, in all of her glory. Yeah. Let me see here. You're flawless. It's the tea. Thank you, darling. Thank you. I do what I can and I can what I do. Sorry, guys, my green screen is on. I don't know how to turn her off. So now it's making everything green, like, act weird. Who else is here? London, love you. You wore my iPod out. Oh, well, I'm glad. I'm glad I could bless your ears. Thank you for the love, honey. Thank you. Who's next? From South Africa. I love you, sister. I love you too, baby. I love you too. Thank you. Your voice is so soothing. Thank you, gorgeous. Thank you. Should I do radio? Hi, this is Portia Monique, and you're listening to Smooth Jazz. Why do I always say smooth jazz? Because I love jazz. Ooh! You know what's like a jazz song of mine? Ain't Scared of You. I journey to my darkest place. I need to go to clear the space that you are. Ooh, that was a bit tight. That was a bit tight for me. Dutch. Hey, Dutch. Hey, darling. You got a lovely voice. Thank you, honey. Thank you. Moringa. Give it to your man. You will thank me later. What? I will keep that in mind. I will keep that in mind. Ooh. You so sassy. Yes, I am, honey. Sassy and classy. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm not trying to show you guys all my goodies. They just want to say hello, I guess. So sorry. Not sorry. What else is going on here? This is a real treat. Thank you, Portia. My absolute pleasure, Rob. My absolute pleasure. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Don't make me blush, love. Well, you made me blush, so now it's your turn to blush. There we have it. Thank you. Who's next? You're quite the drama queen. I love the character. It's not a character. This is me. This is who she really is. It's a lot, isn't it? I can't deny it. My friends love it. This is what they love about me. They love my big, vivacious personality. Yeah. I like it too. It's fun. But I'm an air sign. Air signs are very flighty and like wild and fun. So that's it. A journey to my darkest place. What did you say to me, sir? What did you say to me? Yes, you have the voice that can get someone's attention quickly. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you ever so kindly. Oh my God, my ego is just being stroked ever so gently. Yes, tell me more. Tell me more. Thank you, guys. Hold up. Let me check something. Oh, brunch. Oh, brunch. So I have brunch with like a girlfriend of mine, but I kind of messed that up a little bit. Hi, Portia. Hi, Lafuno. Welcome back. Hi, darling. Hi. Did you finally get some rest? You know it's like late there now. So will you be able to sleep tonight? I certainly hope so. Let's see. What else am I seeing? Hi, darling. Oh, yes. And it feels so good, good to know that you are real. Yes. And it feels so good, good knowing you are out there. try to deny your very existence. I feel your laughing vibe everywhere I go. Yeah, I don't know what to say. I love that song. It's fun. So between you and Monique Bingham, who has the biggest goodies? Oh my gosh. That's not a question to ask ladies. That is not a question to ask ladies. Who raised you? Who raised you? My celebrity crush. Oh, who me? Who me? Thank you. Thank you, darling. You're beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see. Any new music? I'm always working on new goodies. Always working because I just cannot not work. But yeah, I do want to do some more soulful house bangers. Just something that's uplifting, something that people can dance to, something that will bang in the clubs for me. So yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I know who BB and CeCe Winans are. Are you talking about BB and CeCe Winans? Neo, I grew up listening to BB and CeCe Winan. And I absolutely loved them to bits and pieces. Their music feels like home to me because I grew up listening to it. Yeah. Look at you. Wish there was a bit of wind blow, that beautiful hair like you blow away. I know, I do have a fan. I can give you like the Beyonce fan and just, you know what I mean? Do that. Should I get a Beyonce fan? I have brunch. Well, I had brunch, guys. I don't know if you were here when I told the story. So I was supposed to do brunch with one of my good friends here in Seattle. And this was about maybe a few days ago when I was planning it. I'm like, we should do brunch. I think it'll be nice. And she's like, cool. And she said something to the fact of, what did she say? I forget exactly how she says it, but she's like, yeah, I said, I have it for like 1 o'clock for 4 people. And she was like, can you make it 5? In my mind, I thought it was like 5 p.m. Like, okay, I can make it for 5. Like brunch is not at 5, but I'm flexible. I'm pretty easygoing. I just like a good vibe. So I'm like, yeah, we can push back till 5. Like I'll go on a live stream or something in the meantime. Long story short, sorry, I gotta zhuzh it up. Long story short, oh, look at her. Long story short, she meant 5 people, not 5 o'clock at night or in the evening. So we missed the window. She decided to do something else. I'm here live with you. Hi. But I'm too cute to stay home. So I'll probably be on here for another 15 minutes and then I'm going to find something to get into because I'm too cute to be at home. Like, really? No. Let me read some of these comments. Because it feels so good. Good. Who doesn't love Beyonce? Who doesn't? I think everyone loves Beyonce. Come on, everyone. She's a goddess. She's an absolute goddess. I should be asking you to send me $2. Can you send me $2, please? My Cash App is Portia Monique, the $ in the front. As a matter of fact, if you have it, send me like 2,000. You know what I mean? Like, while we're talking about money, I'll take 2,000 or more if you're feeling generous. $ Portia Monique, Cash App, or PayPal, Portia Monique's music. Your choice. It's your choice, baby. Grace. Yes, 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 Grace. Hi, LaFuno. You are looking as fabulous as always. Yes, I slept like a baby after I took your advice. Listen to Grace as my lullaby. I am glad you are online. Yay! Look at that. You got to sleep. You got to sleep. Ooh, I like that. It's good. I'm happy to hear that. I really, really am, LaFuno. You want me to sing Cure? Your heartbeat, I can barely feel it. Feeling all about me. I haven't sung that song in so long. I cannot contain myself. Your body, I don't know what to do about it. I don't know how to cure myself of your love. Oh, it diagnosed me with eternal love for you. It diagnosed me with eternal love for you. It diagnosed me with eternal love for you. All right. What impact has COVID had on your life? During the COVID pandemic, I haven't been able to travel to Mzansi. That's one of the impacts. Not able to travel. Everything being closed. And me not being able to be social the way that I like to be social. I haven't had anybody in my family get sick from it, luckily. Knock on wood. Everybody's pretty healthy and strong that I know of. So that's great. But yeah, the biggest impact is that I gained some weight, which it doesn't look bad, actually. I kind of like it. And that I haven't been able to travel as much. That's the major impact. And of course, it messes with my money because I'm not able to tour and work. So, but at the end of the day, it's just like, overall life is good. And I just keep optimistic and I do what I can within my power to make my life better. In these times like this especially, you really have to be able to like adjust and figure ways out. I think a lot of people started new businesses because this time of maybe being out of work allowed them to start a new business, so that's great. I definitely made more music. I started working on my production because I produce a lot of my own music now. As a matter of fact, on PortiaMonique.com, you can find a lot of my music there that I've produced. And that's because I just had more time. I wasn't doing a lot of traveling. So I was definitely impacted, but I'm the kind of person who always looks at life glass half full. That's how I've always been, and it works for me. Hi, John. Thank you, baby. You're my fan. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, my darling. When are you coming to South Africa again? I guess once all this COVID stuff lifts, I'll be able to make my way back out there because I miss you guys. I really, really do. Let me adjust. There we go. Let me not shimmy too hard. Sorry, it's not that kind of show. But yeah, sooner than later. Sooner than later is the plan. Ever thought of working with Oscar? He is doing us good here. I bet you would make a good joint together. I haven't thought about it. I do get a lot of requests for collaborations. As a matter of fact, on my website, I'm going to add a tab there for people who are actually serious about collaborations, because I don't take collaborations lightly, because it takes a lot of energy. It takes a lot of time. I have to like the beat. You can't just send me anything because I'm not going to sing or write to anything. That's just me. I have to feel the energy. I have to feel the flow. And if I'm not feeling it, then I won't write. I won't work with it. But yeah, I'm always down for new ideas. But like I said, I'm going to open up a specific field on my website so people who are actually keen on collaboration or collaborating with me can and do it effectively. But yeah. Let's see. Lake Stevens. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Should we expect anything from you and the layabouts again? You gave us your best on Do Better and Colors of Love. Yes, yes. Hopefully, I don't know. It depends. It really, really depends. Because I don't really know what's going on with them exactly. And sometimes things are just meant to be what they are, Sometimes you're meant to work with a person once, maybe twice if you're lucky, and then that's it. You make history with those songs and onwards and upwards. But if we ever do decide to, I think that'll be awesome. I'm always down to create. Always. Give Me Ain't Scared of You line. That's my favorite song. I tried it too. I tried it too. My darkest place. I need to go to clear the space that you left in. Oh, I ain't scared of you. No. Yeah, I love that song too. That song was given to me by my ancestors. I love it. Ooh, is someone trying to me? What? Guess what? I take all currency. I take all money. If you're giving it, I take it. Dollars. Look, let me go ahead and put my little CashApp thing in there if you're feeling generous. Because Portia Monique takes all monies. Yes, she does. There it is. Boom. Boom. She receives all monies. Thank you, darling. Thank you. As a matter of fact, let me put a title there. I take all monies. Money is energy. Boom. There she is. So whoever's feeling generous, I am here to receive. I am a receiver. That came out a little weird. But you know what I meant, right, guys? Yeah. I'm far from a broke puppy. What? Okay. We got a Big Daddy coin in here. We have a Big Daddy coin. I'm loving it. Thank you. My favorite female vocalist. That's amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ever thought of writing a book? I am considering writing a book of lyrics. Like a book with all my lyrics in it. And maybe even an audio book with me reading them. For instance, if I were going to read Cloud 9, it'll start off like this. Melodies always cloud my dizzy mind with thoughts of you. The songs we share are always on rewind. Something like that. Yeah, I think it would be cool. Called Portia Monique's Book of Lyrics. Do you guys like that? Does it have like a nice ring to it? Would you buy it? Would you? You and Josh Milan would be crazy. Josh Milan, his name definitely rings a bell. Definitely rings a bell. Ain't scared of you. Yes. I tried to do my daughter's place. I need to go to clear the space that you lived in. Oh. Mm-hmm. This is fun. I'm liking this a little too much. I think I want to plan on coming on either every Tuesday and Saturday, or maybe just Saturdays. I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Should I come on just Saturdays? Like come on like Saturday afternoon for me, which will be Saturday evening for my family in Zanzi? I'll figure it out. I will figure it out. With that angelic voice of yours, I would own all of your ebooks, trust. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's something that I'm probably going to need to put into motion. I think that'll be nice. Portia Monique's Book of Lyrics. Tuesdays. The only thing about Tuesdays is that I'm so busy during the day that I can only come later in the evening. And by that time, Mzanzi's like sleep. And if not sleep, then, you know, up partying. So yeah. That's the only thing about Tuesdays. But then Saturdays, you're right, because people are probably out living their lives. They're not going to really be focusing on live streams. Well, maybe. I guess it depends. I guess it all depends. Let me hide my Cash App. There was a young man in here trying to make it rain on me, so I had to lead him to where the promised land resides. The promised land is in my Cash App. Speaking of Cash App, can we talk really quick? Can we talk? And I know this is not going to be popular. I know it's not going to be popular, and I'm okay with this because I'm an outspoken person. I speak my truth. I've noticed that in my DMs, like on my Instagram, even in my Facebook, I have a lot of DMs there. And don't get it twisted, like, thanks, but I don't really read them. But you know what would make me read the DMs? Sending your message via Cash App. I'll read that because there's money attached to it. Because people need to understand that energy is not free. Energy is, it isn't free. It isn't. So random people will just start sending like, and I'm not talking about like people who are admiring my work. Thank you. Because I'm giving that energy and you're receiving the energy and there's like a reciprocal thing. I respect that. But people who are trying to like put the Mac down in my DMs, number one, I'm going to be 100% transparent. I am not turned on by meeting people online. That doesn't turn me on. What turns me on is meeting people in person. For instance, if I had to choose between online dating and meeting someone in person, I would obviously choose meeting someone in person because there's an energy, there's a magnetism that you feel that you can't get online. So when people try to shoot their shots in the DM, that doesn't help anyone. All it does is annoy me. And then you're just giving out your energy for no reason. So all that to say, DMing people, trying to like Mac to them, if there's not money attached, then I'm not going to bother with it. So if you want to Mac to me via my Cash App. That was harsh, wasn't it? I'm sorry. I'm living in my truth. I'm living in my truth. It's harsh. I'm a straight shooter. That's my philosophy. If you want to Mac to me via Cash App, baby. That's how you do it. I have notifications set for your live streams. Aw, Lafuno. Thank you. You are so sweet. Look at you. Look at you. I love that. Thank you, Lafuno. You're so sweet. I want to go somewhere far away. Yeah, I want my next Soulful House song to be like a banger, and I want it to be dancey. I just want people in the clubs to love it. Because I like the clubs. So I love hearing a nice banger while I'm in the club. There's nothing better than that. There is nothing better. I want to go. So now I'm going to have to make new plans tonight. I was supposed to do brunch. Brunch fell through because of misunderstanding. So then what am I going to do today? I'm too zhuzh to stay home. I'm too zhuzh to stay home. So where do I go? I went out last night. Oh my goodness, I had such a ball. I had such a ball. It's like this Japanese fusion place. And I love Japanese food. Like I'm a big fan of like sushi and sashimi and all that stuff. I'm not a really big fan of nigiri. I don't eat that rice. Just give me the raw fish. Like I'm cool with that. But I went there and I grubbed. And they had like this dessert that was like dark chocolate at the bottom, like a dark chocolate pudding mousse. Then they had a layer of like a crumble on top, like a cookie chocolate crumble. And then like a mushroom but it was like made of white chocolate and then like a raspberry topping. I'm not a fan of white chocolate, but that was really, really, really good. It tastes like vanilla. Oh my God, I had a ball. Can you guys tell that I love to eat? I love food. That's why I have to work out so that I can stay snatched. Because if I did not work out, honey, ooh. Let's see. Being a celebrity, how hard is it to tell if a person is coming with real intentions or fake? That's a really good question. You don't really know until you know. Honestly, I'm really big on energy, so I can feel people's energy. I can tell when someone's like trying to be opportunistic, or if somebody wants to date me because of, whatever reason. I can feel those energies. I'm really good at listening to myself and also feeling other people's vibes. But honestly, you really don't know until you know, And I feel like I definitely can't be the type to worry. You can't really worry about people's intentions. You just have to see if the vibe is there and then just go off of that, Hopefully that answered your question. When did you discover that you rock over a soulful house beat, and what did you sing on before house? I discovered soulful house, like officially discovered soulful house when I did the songs with the layabouts. Do Better, Colors of Love, Tell Me Now is when I figured out like, oh, okay, so this is a different genre that I'm not used to, because I come from R&B, soul, jazz. That's the background that I come from. And yeah, Soulful House was definitely new to me then. They sent me the beats and I just wrote to it because, I'm a writer. So I just wrote to it. I wrote what resonated and sung it the way that I would sing on an R&B track, honestly. And it resonated. It really, really resonated. And yeah. Yeah. What am I going to do tonight? Ooh, there's an Italian place that's supposed to be really good. And I love Italian food. Feed me pasta. Although, I try to like take breaks from pasta because pasta makes me puffy. It really makes me retain water because of the carbs in it. So I try to stay away from it, but I could use a pasta dish right now. That sounds good. What's this place called? I met some people the other night, this guy and his girlfriend. His girlfriend was so beautiful. I think she might have been like Eritrean or something, but she was absolutely stunning. And him, where was he from? I think he might have been from, I don't know where he was from, but she looks Eritrean to me for sure. Because you know how they have that distinct look, that distinctive look? It's very beautiful. But anyways, they told me about this Italian place here that I might have to check out. Ooh, let's see. Can we go far away to a place never been? I wanna go. Oh, that's a new track that I'm working on, by the way. You guys like it? Always working on music. Always, always, always. Where's this Italian place at? Oh, do they have cannolis? I love a good cannoli, honey. There's this place I like to go to here in Seattle that's Italian, and I had their cannolis, and I've been going to this place for like a long time. But I had their cannoli, and I was highly dissatisfied. Because I'm a foodie, man. I like to eat, and it needs to be right. It needs to be right. I'm serious about my food. I'm serious about my grub. But how are y'all doing? I don't even think I asked you guys how you're doing. I'm over here running my mouth talking about myself. But how are you guys? How's everybody doing out there? Are you good? I'll send you one of my guardian angels to protect you. You are far too kind. I have to get home now. Keep well. Thank you, Lufuno. You are so sweet. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I do have my own spirit guides and ancestors that definitely protect me. I don't know how I've been able to travel the world like I have and to live the life that I've lived and just still be vibrant. But it's because of my spirit guides. They really, really, really have my back. They really do. But thank you, honey. And get some rest. Hi, my darling. Is this live or pre-recorded? Oh, this is live, honey. She is live and in action, darling. She is here. She is here. It is she. Okay, let me stop. I'm going too far. I'm going too far. Please say New Orleans. Cracks me up how Americans pronounce it. New Orleans or New Orleans. There's several ways people say it. I say New Orleans. Some people say New Orleans. Some people say New Orleans. New Orleans. You like my whistle? Thank you. I don't know if you heard that song that I did with Black Coffee several years ago called Extra Time on You. The whistling part that I did, yeah, that was all me. It's funny too because I was in the studio with Black Coffee and we had a bit of a break in recording. He was doing some editing or something. And then I just started whistling to the beat and he was like, put that on the track. And I was like, okay, this is my thing. You want it on the track? You got it, King. You got it, King Coffee. So I put it on the track and boom. So I love to whistle. I whistle a lot. It's fun. Do you want to hear something really funny? I don't want to offend anybody, but this guy that I used to date way back in the day, he told me once upon a time, he said, Portia, you whistle like an old white man. It kills me. It killed me softly. I was like, no, you did not just come for me. I whistle like an old white man. How dare you? But I will say this. Old white men be whistling their asses off. They can whistle, honey. Well, not all of them, but I heard a old white man whistle before. He'd be whistling, doing runs and everything. I'm like, we are one and the same. We are one and the same. I can whistle and do runs too with my whistle. So yeah, that cracked me out when he would say that. Before I go, what is your most embarrassing moment? I don't easily get embarrassed because life is life and life is you're meant to make mistakes and do stupid things and learn from them. So I rarely get embarrassed. Plus, I'm really goofy. Like I have a really interesting sense of humor that I love. However, I would say that I was embarrassed when I got Sandman off the stage at the Showtime at the Apollo. Have you heard of Showtime at the Apollo? It's like this really big thing. I don't know if it's big anymore, but back in the day it was huge in New York. And people with talent go up there and you sing and you get critiqued by the crowd. Now, the crowd in New York, they are brutal. They don't play. I went up there singing a Mary J. Blige song. Out of all people, why did I choose Mary J. Blige? First of all, she's from New York. Second of all, she's Mary J. Blige. Why would I do that to myself? I go up there, I try my best to sing it, and I don't make it. I get Sandmaned off the stage. I was like, damn. I did laugh a little bit though. I was like, really? I talked to myself. I'm like, Portia, you're gonna come up here and sing a Mary J. Blige song in New York. Like, are you crazy? You must be crazy. But yeah, I wouldn't even say it was that embarrassing. It was funny and it was enlightening. And I was like, I'm not gonna do that shit again. Nope. I will not sing a Mary J. Blige song again. And that's another reason why I write my own music, because I just sound better singing my own stuff anyway, because my voice is just so unique. So I stick to what I'm good at, which is singing my music that I write. There's a couple of covers that I can sing. Like I like a lot of Shaka Khan, Gloria Gaynor covers that I can tear up. But I usually try to stay in my own lane, which is me singing my own music, keeping it simple, you know? Keeping it simple. When are you coming to South Africa? As soon as things start opening again, I will definitely be back. Definitely. Because I miss it so much. I really, really do. Yes, check it out, honey. Check me out. Is Monique your last name or your surname? No, actually, Monique is my middle name. It's my middle name. Portia Monique. Yes. When are you coming to South Africa? Once things get lifted and things get back to normal is when I'll be back, for sure. Because I miss it there a lot. I really, really do. Ooh, at this Italian place they have pinna cotta? Ooh. Ooh, I've been in the mood for some pinna cotta. I want a cannoli too, though. I want a cannoli. I love food. This is really why I have to work out. If I do not work out, I would be so rotund. I'll still be cute. Don't do me. However, I'm really tall. I'm 6 foot, and then with my heels on, I'm 6'4". So I'd rather walk out looking like a supermodel. But I like to eat, so I have to work out. I have to, or else it just won't. It won't be right. Okay. Some people look good big. I don't look good big. I don't. Been there, done that. It does not work for me. It doesn't. I look nice when I'm lean and pristine, honey, with a little bit of cleave. You know what I mean? With a little bit of cleave. Oh, goodness. How's everybody doing? How is everyone doing? Oh, they have lemon donuts with chocolate. Mmm. Ooh, that looks good. I might have to check this place out. Oh, I have some more messages. You go. Mm. Have some tacos, Portia. Stop with that fancy stuff. Tacos, huh? I love a good taco, but I like a crunchy shell. Like, I don't like the traditional, like, soft shell. I like that Americanized crunchy shell. I like the crunch. I love a good taco, but there's a time and a place for everything, darling. There's a time and a place for all things. But today is not taco day. Today is fancy Italian food day. But there's a time and a place. There is a time and there is a place. All you want to do is get it right. Mm-hmm. Drop it off in the past and start over. Ooh. Let me be the one to make your life bright. Allow me to try. No. Where am I gonna go tonight? The colors of love. Let me show you. The colors of love. Show you the colors of love. Colors of love. Yeah. I want to get used to like doing this so that, you know, I can come in and say hi a bit more. I think I will do some pre-recorded stuff too, just because why not? But as of right now, I'm just like live streaming because at this point in time, it's convenient. Oh my gosh, have I been on here for 58 minutes? Ooh, I like that. Colors of love. Show you. You are the one that I pray for. Your love enough for me to rely on. What am I gonna get into tonight? It's a Saturday. I do want to do dinner. But where? Where do I want to do dinner? I need my spirit guides to give me an idea of where to go. Where should I go for dinner tonight? After midnight. After midnight. After midnight. After midnight. Ooh. 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 I guess I'll keep my reservation for 5 of where I'm already going. I might as well. Yeah, I'll keep it. I'll go there. Why not? It's already set in stone anyways. I'll just keep my current reservation. The place where I was supposed to do brunch that I changed to dinner, I'm just going to go there. I've been there one time before, but it was only 2 times before. Once before the pandemic and then during the pandemic for brunch. And the food was good. The desserts were not that great. I love a good dessert. The desserts were not that exciting for me. But I think I'll take another look at their menu and try something different. Yeah. How's the Soulful House Club scene there? Is it rocking? Oh no. South Africa is the Soulful House capital, honey. South Africa is the Soulful House capital. That's what I love about it. It's just like a new world undiscovered. Soulful House was really big here, like Chicago, New York, because that's where it came from. And then it just stopped and no one heard from it again. Like, of course, you have like your Soulful House legends, Louis Vega, who else? So many more. So, of course, it was still popping, but it wasn't really that huge. It was underground, definitely underground here in the States, for the most part. But South Africa, it's not underground there, man. You have so many good like Soulful House producers, so many good deep house producers, so many good vocalists out there. Like, it's a whole new world. It's amazing. It's amazing. And I'm technically new to the Soulful House scene. I am. Like, I got on the Soulful House scene when I worked with Real People in the Layabouts. Because before that, I was just doing soul, R&B music, jazz. That's what I did. So I guess the stars were aligned for me to start doing house music. They're like, do house. Your voice suits it. So here we are. But yeah, the Soulful House scene, it's huge there in SA. Like, that's the Soulful House capital. For sure. Yeah. Can you cook? I can cook if someone pays me to cook. Then yeah, I can cook. If I'm getting paid to cook, sure. But I wouldn't say that like I'm the most amazing cook. I know how to cook, and I cook when I'm like hungry if I don't feel like going out to eat, but it's not like my passion. I'm not passionate about cooking. I am passionate about eating, however. So I guess whoever I marry, he's going to have to be a really good cook. He's going to have to be a really, really good cook and not expect me to cook. Because I'll eat the food, but I don't know if I'll make it. texting my girlfriend. She's letting me know where they are because I messed up the reservations, being ditzy. Where is my brain? Where is my brain at? Answer this question. Do you have kids? I want kids, but I don't have kids now. I'd be happy with like 2. Yeah, I'd be happy with 2 little Portias because they'd be cute and amazing and they could probably sing and write. But their dad would have to be like talented or athletic or something. Like the dad would have to be like athletic or really talented. Because I come from a really good gene pool. I'm not trying to stroke my own ego, but I come from really good stocks of like warriors and survivors, you know? So whoever I end up procreating with, he'll be very lucky if I were to bear his children. But he would definitely have to be strong. Definitely. And very masculine. Because if I have a son, then he'll have to teach his son, our son, how to be like a man. And then if we have a daughter, then my relationship with him will have to be really good and really strong and really gorgeous because she'll need to see what it looks like to have 2 parents that love each other immensely. Kids watch that stuff. Kids notice when their parents love each other. Kids notice when their parents are in love. Kids notice when their father is a protector and a provider, or if he's like a scumbag. Sorry, it was harsh, but you know what I mean. Kids notice that stuff. So I think it's really, really important. And this is probably why I haven't had children, because I'm very mindful about what I want and what my children will need to be great in this world and in this life. They'll need a masculine father figure that will teach the boy how to hunt and gather and to be a man, but will also show his daughter, his little princess, how to be treated by men in the future, how not to be abandoned, how not to be neglected, how not to look for acceptance and love outside of herself. And the only people that can instill that in the children are the parents. So I'll be an amazing mother, but I would also need an amazing father figure, like a man, to match my energy. Because I already know I'll be a great mom, but I'm not going to be a single mom. You're not going to have me out here struggling. No. I dated this one guy once upon a time. This is back when I had boyfriends. I don't do boyfriends anymore. I'm like, we're either getting married or I'm dating multiple people to figure out, because I don't have time to waste. That's another story. But I was dating a guy once upon a time, and he wanted me to have his children, but he didn't want to put a ring on it. So for me, it's like, okay, so you want a woman to have your child or your children, but you don't want to be her masculine protection for her and then for your offspring? I'm like, you don't love yourself, because why would you want your kids to be out here without a complete family? Like, that's just ridiculous. And that's just my opinion. You don't have to agree, but that's just how I think. So that's why I don't have any kids, because I'm not going to be out here setting certain examples for my children that I don't really condone. Does that make sense? In a roundabout way, did I answer your question? You are so addictive. It's hard to log out. Have to get my Uber. Oh, bye, honey. Bye, Lafuno. Thank you for stopping by again. And it was good talking to you. And thank you for the questions. And I'll see you soon. Thank you, honey. Let's see. When are you coming back to South Africa? Once everything gets back to normal in the world, I'll be back because things are still kind of up in the air. So I'll definitely be back once the world is back to normal, so to speak. Because I miss you guys. I really, really do. I miss you guys so much. Come to South Africa, you will get a husband and more. Oh my gosh, can I tell you a story about when I lived in South Africa? Oh, the men there, the men that I've encountered, I don't know all the men, but I'm just saying with my experience, because I know everybody's experience is different. But the men there, what I love the most is that the men are so masculine. They're so masculine and they're very protective. I love that. I love a masculine man. I love, because I feel like there are roles, there are gender roles. You have your woman who hones the feminine energy, and then you have the masculine who hones the masculine energy. Now we have both. Like as a woman, I have feminine and masculine energy. As a man, men have feminine and masculine energy. But it's about how to balance that out and how to make it work within a relationship. And this is something I learned the hard way because I have a very strong and powerful personality. So depending on who I deal with, it could be a bit of a tug of war. So I've learned to rest in my femininity, which I like it here better. I love being a feminine woman because it's who I am naturally, right? My goddess vibe, right? And allowing the man to be his masculine because we complement each other. Anywho, enough of that. That's what I love about living in South Africa. When I dated out there, I dated a lot of not a lot. I'm not gonna make, don't get it twisted. Not like a lot. Like I wasn't out there just, doing my thing. But I dated a couple of guys that were really, really, really masculine. There was one that I liked a lot. Super masculine, beautiful physique, very, he had a really nice energy about him. Love. We're still friends till this day. But then there was another guy that I dated that wasn't as masculine, but he was really nice, It didn't work out, but he was such a nice guy, but he didn't have that masculine energy that I like. And now by masculine, I don't mean like domineering. I don't mean controlling, but I just mean, how do I say this? When you encounter a man that's aware of his masculine energy, but knows how to use it properly, there's nothing more powerful than that. Well, there's something that's equally powerful, which is the goddess energy, which is what I exude. You're welcome. And what a lot of women exude is this goddess energy where you're both like here, but in different ways. Like you're here, I'm here in the feminine, and then he's here in the masculine. It's just like magic. Yeah. Anyway, I love it. Damn, that was deep. Yeah, it is deep. We have to think about things deeply. It's like when we're bringing, and this is in response to when I was talking about that I don't have kids. When you bring children into this world, you want to give them the best head start. You want to give them a good head start because life is hard. Life is hard. Things are difficult. Things are not easy. So you want to give your children a good head start. You want to make sure that they have their parents that love each other first, because if the parents don't love each other, then that negative energy between the father and the mother is going to dwindle down to the child and make the child stress. And a baby doesn't need to be stressed. A baby needs to be a baby. A child needs to be a child. A preteen needs to be a preteen. And then a young adult is a young adult. Like they don't need to have the stresses of adults. That's for adults to have and handle. So I think people, before they start having children and bringing children into this world, They really need to understand that you want to give your child the best start ever. You don't have to be rich, but as long as you're mindful and you're aware of what you can do for your children to give them the best start, that's what you do at all costs. Because once you have children, it's not about you anymore. That's another reason why I don't have kids. Number one, I'm not married. I'm not having kids until I'm married. Number two, I like to travel the world and live my life. So if I were to be a single mother, how would my child feel? They would have a nice adventure because we'll always be traveling. But what about that masculine entity that they need to fill? You need the masculine and the feminine. And then when it comes to a woman doing both, being masculine and feminine, that's not good either. That's not good. I don't want to be masculine and feminine at the same time. No, I like being feminine. This is where I want to stay. So all that being said, I think it's really important for people to really not be selfish and think about what's best for the kids. That's just it. I'm not a mother, so I'm just speaking, from an idea of me being a mother one day. Yeah. When are you going live again? Probably on Tuesday. I'll probably go live on Tuesday. Yeah. I think that'll be nice. Yeah. You must be American. Ding, 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 ding. Bingo. I'm American. Born and bred, baby. Thanks to the blood of my ancestors. Thanks to the blood of my ancestors. My girlfriend's like, come on, girl. I'm like, all right, I'll be there in 20 minutes. Shoot. I'm probably going to change, though. I don't need to be this exposed during the daytime. Have everybody looking at my goodies. You got to just work it while you got it, though, don't you? You have to work it while you have it. One day I'll be 90 years old. I'm not going to be 90 years old walking with my cleavage out. So I'm going to do it now while I'm young and supple. Ooh. Don't get it twisted. You could be 90 and wear your cleavage. Like, I'm not hating. Live your best life. You could be 90 and wear that cleavage, girl. Wear it. However, I probably won't be out with my cleavage at 90. So I'm doing it now. I hope you guys enjoy it while it lasts. Okay, guys, I'm probably going to be on here for another 5 minutes. And then I'm leaving. I'm going to meet with my friends. We're going to drink and be merry and eat. Some of my favorite things to do on earth. I like the creature comforts. I love pleasure. So eating, shopping, making music, talking to you here on the live stream gives me pleasure. So that's why I'm here. If it didn't give me pleasure, I wouldn't be here. It's true. But yeah, how are you guys doing? So I'm getting ready to leave in about 5 minutes, but thank you for being here with me. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Feel free to ask. After midnight. Can I ask about your African descent? Which part of Africa are your ancestors from? That's a great question. Do you promise to still love me when I tell you this? Do you promise to still love me when I tell you this? I did an ancestry test. I don't know how accurate it is, but I did an ancestry test, like, I want to say 9 years ago or so, maybe longer. And I'm going to read it to you. I'm going to read to you what I am. Okay, you'll still love me. Okay, good. Have a great day. Thank you, baby. You have a good day too, my love. Have an amazing day, darling, and thank you for being here with me. Thank you. Okay, we'll put you back up there. So, according to my ancestry, let's see if it'll let me in there. Let me in. Okay. So according to my ancestry, it says your ethnicity estimate may include two sorts of results. This is what it says now. It says I am 48% Nigerian. But can't you see? Like, I've been told before that I look Nigerian, and then I have like this gap. So like the Nigerian guys love me because this gap is like currency. This is like supposed to like mean something really good there, I think. And I love my gap. It's so beautiful to me. I love it. I don't like it in pictures because I think it looks weird, but in person, when I'm just animated, I love it. It's so pretty to me. Okay, now I'm 23%. Now this is when it gets weird. It says 23% Cameroon, Congo, Western Bantu peoples. Then it says 9% Benin and Togo, 7% Mali, 4% German, 3% Ivory Coast, Ghana, 2% Senegal, 2% Ireland, 1% English in Northwestern Europe, 1% Spain. You know the history of America, right? You know the history of African Americans. We're all mixed up because of our history. Our ancestors were, according to the history books, our ancestors were enslaved. So 9 times out of 10, if you meet an African American, is what they like to call us, our name has changed so much. So we're now called African Americans. Most of us are mixed up with a lot of stuff because of our history. It's deep, man. It's deep. We can probably talk about that another time, but it's deep. Yeah. Yeah, you look Nigerian. I actually wanted to guess. You wanted to guess? Yeah. Well, I broke it down. Got a little bit of everything in there. But yeah, I've been told that I look Nigerian, which I love because the women there are so beautiful. So beautiful. Yeah. I can probably answer one more question if anybody has a question, because I'm going to get ready to leave. I'm going to change my clothes and then I'm going to leave and have some lunch. Sorry. After midnight. After midnight. Yes, the African melanin is very strong, honey. It is very strong. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, y'all. Well, look, I'm about to get out of here. But I love you guys. Thank you for being here with me on my journey to figuring it out. Figuring out my live stream. Thank you very, very much for being here. My tea is cold, by the way. Yeah, I'm going to get out of here. But thank you guys for your time. Thank you for sitting here with me. And thank you for your questions. And I will see you guys. I'll be back on Tuesday. I will definitely be back on Tuesday. So that'll be good. Yes. Thank you, my darling. Thank you, thank you. The feeling's mutual. The feeling is mutual. All right, y'all. I'll see you later, okay? Bye.